In a distant time in the land of Israel, the air was crisp as winter approached, the sun low on the horizon. Amidst this backdrop, a man named Benaiah stood tall, dressed in a simple linen robe and leather sandals, a determined look in his eyes. He was known for his bravery, often reflecting on tales of old when warriors faced beasts, a courage stirring within him. On that fateful day, a lion roamed near his village, its growls echoing through the valleys, a challenge no warrior could ignore. Benaiah stood at the edge of his village, the growls of the lion growing louder, echoing in the valleys, instilling a tense silence among the villagers. The villagers huddled together, fear etched on their faces, whispering tales of the lion's ferocity while Benaiah felt an unyielding call to protect. Taking a deep breath, Benaiah stepped forward, his heart steady as he prepared to face the beast alone, driven by faith rather than fear. With each step, the growling intensified, as if the very ground shook beneath him, but he pressed on, fueled by the courage of his ancestors. Suddenly, the lion lunged from the shadows, a powerful creature filled with raw strength, but Benaiah stood firm, spear at the ready. With precise focus, Benaiah aimed and threw his spear, striking true as the villagers gasped, witnessing the bravery of their champion. As the lion fell, silence enveloped the village, or replacing fear. Benaiah emerged victorious, a testament to faith and valor in the face of danger. As the echoes of the lion's fall faded, the villagers cautiously approached Benaiah, their eyes wide with disbelief and admiration. Benaiah stood tall, blood dripping from his hands, his heart beating fiercely, knowing his triumph was a gift from God, not merely valor. The village elder, voice trembling with awe, stepped forward, hands raised. "You have shown us true courage, Benaiah." Word of Benaiah's bravery spread like wildfire, reaching neighboring tribes who marveled at the tale, igniting their hopes. As the days passed, a new threat emerged, rumors of raiders crossing the plains, eager to claim the land of the fearful. Benaiah gathered warriors at dawn, resolve reflected in their eyes. "We will stand together as one against this darkness." The young men trained tirelessly, their cries echoing through the valley, bonded by fear and the fervor of their shared purpose. One night, as the moon bathed the land in silver, Benaiah prayed fervently, seeking guidance as fear crept into his heart. With dawn came the raiders, fierce and unyielding, their cries piercing the air, shaking the ground beneath their horses' hooves. Benaiah rallied his men, swords raised high. "Fear not, we fight for our homes, for our families." His voice rang through the air. The clash of swords echoed, a whirlwind of chaos, but Benaiah moved with purpose, his faith guiding each swing of his blade. With a strategic maneuver, Benaiah flanked the raiders, striking fear into their hearts, turning the tide of battle. The tide turned. Raiders began to falter, panic spreading within their ranks as the courage of Benaiah's men became evident. With the raiders defeated, the village erupted in joy, united in victory. Benaiah's heart swelled with gratitude and God's faithfulness. Amidst the celebration, a shadow loomed over the village, an Egyptian giant, tall as a tree, armed with a spear that glittered in the sun. The villagers' cheers faded, replaced by whispers of fear. As the colossal figure approached, his eyes locked on Benaiah, who stood resolute. Benaiah gripped his wooden staff, heart-pounding, yet remained steadfast, recalling God's promise, "Do not fear, for I am with you." With a roar, the giant charged, earth trembling beneath his feet. Benaiah, unwavering, prepared to meet the beast with unyielding faith. As the giant swung his spear, Benaiah ducked and rolled, disarming the Goliath, turning the tide of the battle with skill and faith. Seizing the moment, Benaiah grasped the spear, now his own, and with a swift motion struck down the giant, silence enveloping the village. Victory reverberated through the village as Benaiah's faith silenced fear, reminding all that with God, even the mightiest can fall. In the heart of ancient Israel, Benaiah stood amidst joyful villagers, their voices rising in gratitude. Sunlight glinted off his armor, a symbol of faith. As Benaiah gazed at the people, a whisper of a coming threat stirred in the air. Rumors of enemies gathering brought tension, challenging his newfound peace. Determined, Benaiah called his men, ready to prepare for battle. His voice rang out with strength, urging them to uphold their faith and protect their land. The clash of swords echoed as Benaiah led his faithful warriors into battle. Their courage shone as a testament to their unwavering faith in God.